The next topic in the same chapter, human reproduction, the next video, it comprises the male and female reproductive system. In the textbook, this is the beginning of your chapter, but I took it based on the synopsis I've given, which starts from the first chapter. Okay, so now we are going to learn the male and female reproductive system in detail. Now, before going to the male and female reproductive system, the reproductive system is broadly classified into three parts. They are the primary sex organs, secondary sex organs, and the external genitalia. The primary sex organs are so called because they are involved in the production of gametes and in the secretion of hormones. Hence, they are called primary sex organs. So, in males, which will be the primary sex organs? The testes. And in females, it is the ovaries. So, once again, the primary sex organs, the definition is they produce gametes and they secrete hormones. So, in the male reproductive system, the testis is the primary sex organ. We produce the gamete sperm and secrete the hormones testosterone. Likewise, in females, it is the ovaries that serves as the primary sex organs. It produces the gamete egg or ovum and produces two hormones, namely estrogen and progesterone. Okay, so now what I dealt is with the primary sex organs of both the male and female reproductive system. Now I am going to analyze only the male reproductive system. So, as I told you in the beginning, it involves the primary sex organs. So, I have dealt with it. Next is the secondary sex organs. The secondary sex organs involves 1. Accessory ducts and 2. Accessory glands. In males, the accessory ducts includes rete testis, vas efferens, epididymis and vas deferens. So, once again, the accessory ducts of the male reproductive system are rete testis, vas efferens, epididymis and vas deferens. The second one is the accessory glands. The accessory glands in males include seminal vesicles, it's a pair, 2 in number. Bulbourethral glands also are 2 in number, and a prostate gland. So, the 3 glands, accessory glands that constitute the secondary sex organs in males are seminal vesicles, a pair of seminal vesicles, a pair of bulbourethral glands and 1 prostate glands. Now, the secretions of these glands form the seminal plasma, and this is very important for giving nourishment to the sperms. It contains fructose, calcium and a number of enzymes. It's very essential for the sperms to be alive and agile. Now, the bulbourethral gland secretes an oily secretion or slime-like secretion which helps in lubricating the penis. So, that's about the accessory glands in the male reproductive system. And last we have the external genitalia. The external genitalia in males is the penis. As we know, what is a copulatory organ? It is the organ which facilitates insemination. So, in the human male, it is the penis. It facilitates copulation, that is, it facilitates insemination of the semen into the vagina. Refer page 44 to learn a bit details of the penis. So, once again, the male reproductive system. As I told you, generally the reproductive system comprises primary sex organs, secondary sex organs and external genitalia. The primary sex organs in males is the testis because it produces the gamete, sperms and the hormone testosterone. Then the secondary sex organs involves accessory ducts and accessory glands. The accessory ducts include recte testis, vas efferens, epididymis and vas deferens. And the accessory glands in males involve a pair of seminal vesicles, a pair of bulbo-urethral glands and a prostate glands. The secretions of these glands are called the seminal plasma, which gives nourishment to the sperms. It contains fructose, enzymes, calcium, etc. Bulbo-urethral glands are also called the Cowper's gland. It gives out an oily secretion for lubricating the penis. And last we have the external genitalia, which is represented by the penis. It's a copulatory organ which inseminates, which helps in insemination. Now we are going into the female reproductive system. Similarly, the female reproductive system, as I told you in the beginning, the female reproductive system, the primary sex organ is the ovaries because it produces the gamete egg and the hormones, two hormones, estrogen and progesterone. Now, the secondary sex organs, I told you it involves accessory ducts and accessory glands. The accessory ducts we have already studied earlier in the previous video, that is the fallopian tube, uterus, cervix and vagina. We have already studied the female reproductive duct system. Then the accessory glands are the mammary glands which comes into function after childbirth for giving nourishment to the young one. There is another gland, the Bartholin's gland, not mentioned in the text but you have to learn for NEET. Bartholin's gland is equivalent to the bulbo-urethral gland of males. Bulbo-urethral gland, we know the function, secretes an oil or slime like secretion which helps in lubricating the penis. Similarly, here in the vagina there is these glands which secretes like oily secretion for lubrication. That is the Bartholin's gland. Next, moving on to the external genitalia, it's represented by mons pubis, labia majora, labia minora, hymen and clitoris. This represents the external genitalia. Refer page 46 to know more details. I hope you understood the distinction or the description of the male and female reproductive system. Now we are going, in the next video we are going into the details of the cross section of the testis and the ovaries. But before that we have to know the location of the testis and the ovaries. Where is the testis and the ovaries located? Now testis is located outside the abdomen in a sac called scrotum. Why it is located outside the abdomen? The reason is that in the scrotum or outside the abdomen, the temperature is 2 degrees or 2.5 degrees Celsius lower than the body temperature, which is very necessary for spermatogenesis. That's why the testis is located outside the body in a sac called scrotum. Now the ovaries, the location of the ovaries. The ovaries are located on either sides of the uterus, held to the pelvic wall and the uterine wall by ligaments. So it is located in the lower abdomen, within the abdomen, not outside, within the abdomen in the lower part, held to the pelvic wall and the uterus by ligaments. So in the next video I am going to take the cross section of the testis and the ovary, which is very important from practical point of view as well as from theory point of view. I hope you have understood today's slot. Thank you.